Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and this is Halcyon 6, a very sci-fi game with what looks to be an FTL feel. Honestly, it was requested a while ago, and I actually randomly had it in my Steam library, so I've got no excuse not to play this. So, yeah, let's give it a go. I'm interested in what this actually is, so bring it on! Show me everything. You can automatically resource. Remember to frequently visit rescued colonies to retrieve any accumulated resources. For half a millennium, the spacefaring races of the galaxy fought and conspired against one another for supremacy. Am I meant to click now? But it was the Terran Federation, through the ingenuity and bravery of its officer class, that ultimately prevailed. Though through the discovery and utilization of ancient artifacts left over from a long-dead precursor alien race, they put an end to the disastrous series of wars between the factions. One of these precursor artifacts is your home, Halcyon 6. The crown jewel of the Terran precursor discoveries, the Starbase acts as the Federation's home base in the Halcyon sector. Commanded by Admiral Brimachandra, the Federation's most decorated officer, and protected by the 12th Fleet, the Starbase is permanently staffed and with a variety of Federation officers, with the mission of unlocking its mysteries. Today, however, the station has received some unwelcome news. A garbled hypercast ordering the 12th Fleet to return to Federation space, with the intention of returning as soon as possible to continue the work on the experiment. Admiral Brimachana leaves you in charge of the station. Okay. So what do I do from here? Commander McLaurin. Admiral, we've arrived at the rendezvous point, and there's no sign of the welcoming force. No hypercast signals detected either. Think we're early? Broaden your signal detection, Captain. The 4th and 8th Fleets are expected to join us as well, and those Titan-class ships should be hard to miss. Admiral, I'm picking up something. Definitely not Federation in origin. Some kind of... whatever it is, it's getting stronger, sir. I've never seen anything like this before, sir. Some kind of portal. Admiral, I'm suddenly getting multiple ship readings, all headed for our position. They must be coming out of that thing. Unknown hostiles! I repeat, unknown hostiles! We might have to get a little creative here. Okay. Commander, they're powering up their weapons. We should take the initiative and attack first. Click on the highlighted button to attack with the interstellar beam. Select this spiked alien to fire the incisor beam. Next, use the backstab maneuver to inflict ship disabled and prevent your enemy from attacking. Select the ocular vessel to disable it. Excellent. Now select drone swarm attack to attack all enemies at once. Enemies have resistances and vulnerabilities against specific status effects. It is extremely important that you take advantage of this. You can right-click on an enemy to view their resistances and vulnerabilities. The ocular vessel seems to be powering up a large attack. Shield yourself to protect and migrate damage. The ocular vessel still has the ship disabled status. Fire bridge shot to combo and exploit the disabled ship effect. Great! Combos occur when an attack exploits a status effect like ship disabled. Select acid bombs. Power to attack your enemies, doing some damage over several rounds. This is meant to be lost. When ships are in critical condition, any further damage could result in complete destruction. Use Cauterize Hold to repair the ship immediately. Now select Strafing Run to try and finish them off. Great job! However, the Admiral is still in bad shape. Select the repair drone overdrive power to repair. All repair abilities have a limited number of uses per mission and must be replenished by returning to Halcyon 6. Ah! I see. Use the Ninja Doom cannon as a last resort. It can only be used once. Make it count. Boom! Oh, target the small one. But that one has more health. Oh, it didn't even do that much damage. 16,000 damage? Commander Lauren's ninja is in critical condition and is taking damage over time from ruptured hull. If it is not repaired immediately, it might be destroyed. The Warlock's Cauterized hull repair has no more uses left. Your only hope is to use status lock on the enemy. Now finish it off with the Paladin's Ram. Ramming speed! Admiral, I don't think... Number 1, no! We've lost a ship, but the battle is almost won. Select Solar Flare to finish it. This is for McLaurin, you chitinous bastard! Admiral, we're picking up more of those portals on the sensor. Oh. You might be a little screwed. Censor myself. You might be a little screwed, not the other word. We're being surrounded! Admiral, we need to jump back now. Back to Halcyon 6. I've got... Oh, God. You said that better than I could. What is that? That thing? Jump now, for God's sake, jump now! Commander, we seem to have lost our hypercast link with Admiral Bree Machanara and the 12th Fleet. Well... Halcyon 6, Starbase Commander. They really kind of just throw you in there, don't they? With the 12th Fleet destroyed and little information as to whether the Federation still even stands, you and your crew are stranded in hostile alien territory, cut off from resupply and in desperate need of more crew. You have little choice but to continue working on Admiral Bree Machana's experiment to try to unlock the power of the station. Meanwhile, enemies may soon catch wind of the Federation's weakness and use that as an opportunity to strike and claim the station for themselves. Choose your first officer. Huh. Because I'm meant to know any of these. Let's read their descriptions, then we can choose from there. Formerly a prestigious academic at the New Carvick University, Lucas Behrman elected to leave its relatively safety to join the Federation Command after losing a debate with himself in a series of dreams he had after tinkering with some meta-universal barrier weak spots. At least he thinks it was himself. Nonetheless, he found that being in likely death situations helps cure him of sometimes crippling social awkwardness in ways that the best adrenostims can't replicate. Interesting. Kurban Lau was born aboard the TSF Tamberlane in the middle of a warp jump, leading to him gaining the dreaded epithet Warp Baby, which followed him from kindergarten through to the academy prep. His deep-seated resentment to that fact has led him to cultivate an impossibly optimistic disposition, while his inner thoughts are left only to himself and to the counselor aboard the ship under his command. Isain Freehold. Considered a technological prodigy at a young age, Isolde Freehold, at age 5, was the youngest student ever admitted to the Academy of Engineers. At age 16, she purposely disfigured herself, transplanting some home-cooked cyborg appendages to key parts of her anatomy, leading to several psych evaluations which she, with the help of her newfound processing powers, passed with flying colours. You sound like the best, in all honesty. I'm gonna pick you. Engineering officers are the toughest and most mechanically minded officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire consists of damage over time, hard-hitting and taunting attacks, with buffs which protect their allies from harm. In space combat, engineering officers are able to command engineering ships, which have the toughest hull of the 3 ship types: tactical, science, and engineering. Okay, then what about the other 2? What does it say about them? Tactical officers are the most daring, quick-thinking officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire consists of sneak attacks, immobilization attacks, and combo attacks, while their buff powers can often add aim and damage boosts to friendly units. In space combat, tactical officers are able to command tactical ships, which are the hardest hitting of the 3 types of ships. Okay, what about the physicist? Science officers are the most creative and academically brilliant officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire consists of area of effect attacks, quick, hard-hitting attacks, and debuffing attacks, while their buff powers can heal or protect friendly units. In space combat, science officers are able to command science ships, which are the fastest hitting of the 3 tactical. You know what? I'm gonna go with tank. I'm gonna go with engineer. Sorry to wake you, Commander. It looks like we have a situation. Our sensors have picked up a fleet coming our direction. The signal suggests of a pirate of pirate origin. We should expect them to arrive here in 48 hours. In case of hostilities, the experiment may be our only hope to defend ourselves. The crew will work around the clock to make necessary preparations. What do I do? Commander, the oncoming fleet we detected just entered our space. It's a single pirate ship, likely hostile. Patching them through now. Zub Toe Slicer McCormick. Our scouts detected the departure of your fleet over a week ago. You're now at the mercy of Admiral Zeb and the Zealot clan. Hand over the starbase and we'll allow you to return to Federation space. Comply or we will commence orbital bombardment. This is a scenario screen. This screen will appear during missions that require key decisions, such as attacking, retreating, or using an officer to gain a special outcome. In this case, the pirate fleet is demanding your surrender. Choose the response below. Hint: you should choose reject. You should choose to reject the surrender. I don't know, game. Should I reject the surrender? I mean, you are giving me the option here. I really just want to click surrender now, just to see what happens. Now I'll go with reject. I need to learn the game. I forgot. You Federers love your precursor toys. Prepare for a bombardment, Federation scum. Commander, in light of this development, we should begin initializing the experimental starship creation process now. Press the ship creation button. The Knight-class engineering vessel is currently the only starship the starbase is able to build. Select it now. Now press construct ship to get the process started. Now press construct. Why do I have to confirm it? Here are our dark matter materials crew. So I don't need materials to make a spaceship. I just need bloody dark matter. Is that it? The starship will take a few days to build. To skip time, you'll first need to return to the star map. Press the star map button. And press top play. Commander, we're ready to launch in T-minus 3 seconds. I think by the time I finished that sentence, it had launched. Master Creator deployed. Okay. Commander, the experiment was a success. All scans suggest this newly constructed ship may be combat ready. She just requires an officer to command her. Select your first officer, Isadai Freehold, to select her to the new ship. To dispatch this ship, you'll need to return to the star map by pressing here. The enemy's fleet is stationed at the starship base approach. Press there, here, now. Press select send fleet. Press on the top. Press on the top select a ship slot to add your newly built ship to this thing. Now select your knight. Finally, press launch fleet to dispatch your fleet. Okay. The pirate ship swoops to attack position. Attack the pirate ship. Before every battle, you can prepare your ships by configuring their loadouts. To use this opportunity to select the abilities that take advantage of your enemy's vulnerabilities. Okay, what's his vulnerabilities? Engines, and that's it. Goddamn hiccups! You're resistant to crew panic and vulnerable, and weapons disruption. Okay. Okay, sure, let's engage. Okay, well, let's start with breaking his engines. How in the world are they hitting me with that? Good question. The hell was that? Bye-bye! Bad pirates! We've got dark matter and materials. Okay. Looks like our new ship held up pretty well, though I doubt that's the worst we'll face. Commander, we have a long-range hypercast coming in. Putting it through now. From time to time, the various leaders of various factions may contact you via the station bridge. I don't believe we've met. Feel free to refer to me as the Admirax, a title that denotes my supreme command over the pirate clans in this sector. Now, Commander, or should I say acting Commander, my spies tell me I should congratulate you on your new post. They've also informed me that your fleet has fled the sector, leaving you on your own. Now, and I'm giving you the courtesy of informing you that we'll be visiting you very soon. As this is my territory, and so your station now belongs to me! And unlucky for you, I've united all the pirate clans to help me take it. I highly suggest you turn tail and return to Federation space. If you are of another mind, stay where you are and prepare for your deaths. You wouldn't let me pause or do anything, so... Time for death, Federation Pig. I will avenge the death of Abzob Toe Slicer and deliver the station to the Admirax. Sorry, what? I can't hear you. Those massive death cannons are warming up really loud. Well, I've got no choice, so... What are you weak to? Basically the same as before. Fair? Okay. Begin combat! Ship disabled, you're stunned. Okay. Can I do that to him then? Pathetic! We are slow, but we are strong! Die! Die! Oh, you didn't die. You should be dead! Die! You cannot defeat me! Well, looks like we have no shortage of charred metal for the time being. You can always return your fleet to the starbase by first selecting your desired fleet. And pressing on the return home button. You can replenish all your limited use abilities like repairs and epic powers when you return to the Halcyon 6. Okay, Commander, the crew is eager to regain our full sensor capabilities. To do that, we'll have to require an extra source of energy. The good news is the tech research team has figured out a way to harness the station's core reactor with a smaller standard issue beryllium reactor. Press on the tech screen. Can I get a menu, please? It won't even let me access the main menu right now. God damn it. Select the deuterium reactor. Okay. Now select research. Okay. Now, with the deuterium reactor tech research, it's time to create a space in the station for the reactor itself. Press the starbase button. Oh dear God, look at this. Select the ruined archives below. The ruined room below the tech archives. Press add an officer. Select your first officer. Confirm task. Skip time to return to the star map. And press here. Commander, we cleared out the section you asked. Plus 2 XP and plus 38 materials. Show location. Your exploration team has successfully cleared the room. Now that the room is cleared, select the deuterium reactor. And press construct room button. Select starbase map. And skip time. This is a very good XCOM feel to it, in all honesty. Or rather, XCOM 2. Because this feels very XCOM 2-y. The station is fully powered, Commander, and the sensors are back online. We've compiled a navigation map of all Federation systems and facilities. As loyal members of the Federation officer class, it is our duty to protect these facilities at all costs. In the case of an attack, these facilities will transmit distress signals to us, depending on the level of danger in the area. You may wish to evacuate them. Distress signals will always be listed in the mission panels, so press here to access it. Missions with specific locations will have a go-to for convenience. Send your fleet to the nearby nebula. Launch the fleet. What do we have here? It looks like a giant eyeball creature. Oh, and it is extremely weak to hull breaches. Well, that's adorable. Engage the enemy! They must see the error of their ways. Die! Die! I say to you, foul fiend. Time for you to die. Battle is won. Well done, me. Refinery Overseer. Good thing you showed up when you did, sir. Whatever that vessel was, it managed to chew up our only sentry ship a few days ago. It did some nasty damage to our refinery also. My crew's pretty shaken up. The good news is we've gotten some fuel reserves from before the attack. Just give the word, we'll transfer them over to you. Thank you. Crew population, 175. Resource generated per day, 15 fuel. Transfer 15 fuel to fleet. Okay. Return the starbase. Select the return button. We have received fuel. And we defeated the alien vessel and completed the task and got materials too. Commander, with all of your recent events, the crew felt it necessary to create a short briefing for you. Here it is. Briefing entries. Upgrade the starbase and the fleet. Recover Federation facilities. Investigate space pirates. What's upgrade the facilities? Building new room modules will require first carving out habitable space in the starbase by assigning officers to explore ruined modules. Then we should build an officer academy to enable officer recruitment. That way we can train new officers to command any starships we build via the construction room. Recover the facilities. Following the invasion by those mysterious flesh vessels, most of the Federation is destroyed. Oh, that does not seem good. However, some facilities seem to have been overlooked in the attack. We should send our fleet to explore the area in order to make contact with any survivors. Investigate the space pirates. We have been raided by pesky space pirates in this sector. Once we have a functioning fleet, we should pick off some of their smaller ships in order to gain a better idea of what we're up against. Start the game! Before you start, you should directly promote a new officer from the ranks. I've prepared a list of suitable officers to choose from. Oh, now I can rename them, can I? The heck is an operative? Roy Zyger grew up in a complete isolation from other humans after an unknown bioorganism wiped out the entire population of the starbase that was shuttling him and his family to a new colony on Riga 7. Left with a fully intact and operational ship, which he had the full run of until Federation Command caught wind of the ship's presence in the Horsehead Nebula many years later. Though forced into remedial placement in the Federation prep school, his years of managing a starship were to his mind really sweet. Not bad. Valicia Faraday, the granddaughter of Beatrice Faraday, the granddaughter of a certain Faraday that created warp drive technology in an alternate universe where Germany won the war. The famous biologist who stopped the spread of the Borgoth fever nearly a century. Nearly a century, that's not proper English, is a brilliant biologist in her own right. It says there she's a physicist, not a biologist. Anxious to maintain the family legacy, Valicia is always on the lookout for potentially devastating pandemics, and is determined that nobody else will steal her glory. It's probably not the best mindset to have. Probably not, actually. While posted with a mining team at the Ephedos asteroid field, Riley Pham gained the attention of the Federation Command after fighting off a hive of vicious space insects that had infiltrated his facility. Facing off against the Insect Queen, equipped with nothing but a cargo mecha, all his attempts to describe the incident to his friends have been dismissed as him conflating his own experiences with an iconic scene from a late 20th century film. At least you understand the gimmick that you're doing there. I can re-roll. What do you mean I can re-roll? I really do not know which one to go with, so let's try a re-roll and see what that means. Ooh. There! That's a biologist! Now I have to read all the descriptions again. I did not think this through, did I? Sorted into a planet-side food inspection role by a malfunctioning child aptitude algorithm, Marissa Chopra spent half a decade of her professional life tending to the protein extruders on Proclyon 4. However, after she single-handedly foiled a pirate-led attempt to cripple the Federation food production in the Plycon sector, the Federation recognized her value and bumped her back into her rightful place as a Federation crew member. She still has an apparation for well-excruted protein pastes. Aldrin Rovagati, the Federation's foremost expert on the long-band practice of human-animal gene splicing. Aldrin Rogorti's notebooks are filled with a panorama of ideas regarding the subject, just in case the Federation ever relaxes its ban. And it's not just the typical super strong ant-humans, solar-equipped dolphin humans, but also some really twisted stuff. It's probably best not to go into detail. Huh. Kai Fry. Kai Fry may be the Federation Engineer Corps' most dedicated, most highly informed engineering officer on the topic of human precursor structures. Unparalleled in her knowledge of Federation starship hulls, she's also famous for having slowly eaten up decommissioned starship bit by bit over the course of 20 years. Right. So what are all their abilities? You know what? I'm gonna go for the biologist, because they seem like a very fun person. Good choice, sir. You can never have too many science officers, if I do say so myself. Commander, a member of the science team has made a stunning breakthrough that could result in us being able to build a precursor starship. Give me the details. As part of her archiving duties, one of the science team took it upon herself to upload the entire suite of human history and literature into the station's central computer. for safekeeping, you understand. However, halfway through the ominous process, the station seems to have taken a liking to some of the work. Fascinating. Something in the mid-19th century American canon seems to have really struck a chord, and almost as if triggered by this newfound understanding of human worth, the station has supplied us with a precursor starship room schematic. We've already assigned our best precursor specialists to decipher the other potential ways of communicating with the station, but in the meanwhile we should construct that room as soon as possible. Go to the tech stream. Okay then. Which room was that? Ah, here we go. Precursor hangar, starship precursor. Tech research on the precursor, how to build a precursor starship. Mixed ship powers. I see. Research that. What do I need for rank 2? A lot more resources than I have. I see. I suppose the next thing I should do is try and explore everything, is it not? This is a very big ship. We have a long way to go. Right, now, should I build a new starship? I don't think I am able. Interesting. Wait, yes I am. Wow, there's a lot of different types of ships here. Well, I need a science ship no matter what, so. And I can split it into different categories of which I want as well. Oh my. I think I want this acolyte ship. So build me an acolyte ship. Next. Officer quarters. Oh my god, they have fucking tech trees. Well then. Huh. There is a lot of stuff available, I notice. And we have basically just finished entering the game. We have built out this room. What do I need? I need a precursor hangar ship. I'm going to need that. What's this? Materials multiplier. Each materials multiplier module increases the amount of materials gained from missions and allows officers to replicate new materials. Huh. Interesting. That sounds pretty good if you ask me. How much power does my ship have? If you don't mind my asking. I can't see that. Power used. Oh, we have plenty of power, I see. Well, this is a lot of stuff to explore after the first episode. But it looks like I am all out of time for this episode, I'm afraid. So everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching. It looks like we've got quite the epic space adventure ahead of us. Ooh, exciting, isn't it? So, I hope to see you all again next week, where we'll be continuing our space adventure, and hopefully we won't die horribly. So, I'm afraid, everyone, until next week, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.